7 Godzilla x Kong twists the Monsterverse already set up surprisingly. Several of the biggest developments from Godzilla x Kong, the New Empire were set in motion long before the film's release. The fifth big-screen installment in Legendary's Monsterverse greatly expanded Godzilla and Kong's world, introducing a brand new corner of its universe, the subterranean realm. In doing so, Godzilla x Kong reignited an ancient conflict and brought in a powerful threat in the form of the Monsterverse Scar King. The Scar King was a new addition to Godzilla and Kong's Monsterverse movies, with his backstory revealing a once-hidden chapter in Godzilla's ancient history. However, that's not to say that his battle with Godzilla, Kong, and Mothra came without setup. After Godzilla x Kong, the New Empire's ending, it's apparent that all sorts of reveals from earlier on in the Monsterverse were much more important than they seemed. As it turns out, many were crucial to Godzilla and Kong's team-up movie. Normally, it would stand to reason that Monsterverse stories told outside the films won't actually matter in the grand scheme of things. However, that was hardly the case, as Godzilla x Kong pulled heavily from multiple sources, not just the movies that preceded it. Fights from the Monsterverse tie-in comics, for instance, ended up shaping parts of Godzilla x Kong's story, with Godzilla having surprise rematches with two monsters he fought on the page rather than on the screen. Godzilla's first scene in the New Empire featured an unexpected battle between him and Scylla, one of the original titans from Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Going off what happened in King of the Monsters alone, it may have been surprising to see Godzilla clash with one of the titans who accepted him as the Alpha several years prior. But in the context of Godzilla, Dominion, this turn of events makes a great deal of sense. In the Godzilla vs. Kong graphic novel prequel, Godzilla had a brief fight with Scylla in Georgia. Godzilla, Dominion presented her as a rebellious, somewhat out-of-control monster. Godzilla reined in the Titans and stopped them from going on land when he beat Ghidorah. But as explained by Dominion, there were some, like Scylla, who didn't stay in line. Godzilla had to remind Scylla that he was the Alpha in Dominion, with this moment serving as early evidence of Scylla's willingness to defy him. Because of this, it's easier to see why Godzilla was so quick to kill her in the New Empire. It's likely that he had come to understand that she couldn't be controlled.